Well, this is interesting, isn't it? We've got all this mess with the electricity and gas supplies at the moment, with the prices going through the roof. Naturally, people are going to look for better deals and try and swap. That's a good idea, but what happens when that goes wrong? I'll tell you about a story I've come across next. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. Listen, I want to tell you about a story I've come across to do with swapping of electricity and gas supplies. The one I want to go to is OVO Energy. I don't know if anyone else is with them. Leave a comment below if you are. This guy, Stephen Campbell, he's a pensioner. He ended up 470 quid out of pocket. Now, we'll go through why. Pensioner Stephen Campbell is £470 down after paying OVO Energy a deposit just to become a new customer due to his low credit score. I've heard of that before. You have to pay a security deposit. After he was left in the dark over whether the switch had actually happened, he cancelled it and has spent months chasing a refund of his 470 quid. Stephen wanted to switch from his energy company, outfox the market, to OVO Energy back in June because he thought he could save money on his bills. But the 73-year-old retiree from Swindon was taken aback when OVO asked him to pay a deposit of 470 due to his low credit rating. I don't know why that is. You know, I have heard of it, but I wonder whether they might have put him on a prepayment meter instead, maybe. I have no idea. But I know that gas and energy usage is linked to credit scores now. I've seen it on my own. Energy suppliers can charge a security deposit to customers looking to switch over to them. This usually happens with a customer with a poor credit score. I thought it was unfair, but I borrowed 300 quid from my daughter to help pay it. Shows what situation he's in already if he has to borrow off his children. OVO Energy told him he would become a customer in 5 to 10 days, but he was left in the dark for over a month as to whether the switch had been successful or not. He thereafter cancelled the switch in August, returned to outfox the market and asked OVO Energy for his deposit back. 2 months later, in countless calls, emails and letters to OVO Energy to get the money back, he's still out of pocket. We can't pay for other things with such a big hole in our budget, Stephen said. At our age, we just can't afford to have 470 quid we can't get back. Our daughter is now struggling and needs her 300 quid back that she loaned to us. It's double bubble, isn't it? Missing out on £170 makes a lot of difference when you're struggling to buy decent, wholesome food. We're on frozen and tin foods and we're eating beans and spaghetti, more than we ever had. After OVO Energy were contacted on Stephen's behalf, his money has since been returned. I mean, it's a shame that it gets to the point that, you know, it has to involve the media before they do the right thing. We're very sorry for the delay in refunding the amount to Mr. Campbell. We can confirm a cheque is in the post. According to OVO's website, any security deposit is usually refunded after you've left the energy supplier and have had your final bill. In other words, you shouldn't expect it to be used towards bills. Ofgem says there are no rules against customers being charged a deposit in order to switch over, as long as it is clearly explained to them. And it usually happens when you have a poor credit score. Shell Energy say they're a very small number of people who apply to switch that don't meet the credit requirements. OVO Energy as well. Others that don't charge a switching deposit are Utilita, So Energy, Octopus and British Gas. So there are some out there. So my best wishes to this gentleman who had the problem. I hope he's okay now and get him back on an even keel, but it's absolutely disgusting and he shouldn't have been put in that situation in the first place. Shame on you, OVO Energy. That's all I say. Let me know what you think in the comments below, or if you've had any other issues like this. It'd be good to hear. Compare notes. Anyway, I'm off. Toodaloo.